Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're about to find out who we're going to be playing in the first round of the playoffs. This is the year where we want to be able to do... Boston Bruins. We want to be able to do this for Jonathan Quick because it's going to be his last year with us. So it's Jonathan Quick versus Malcolm Subban in the series. That's their goalie. Let's view the lines of us and the Boston Bruins. Alright, so we obviously know our lines. Marlowe's a 92 overall. Scheifele 86, so's Yakupov, Boucher 85, and then Jonathan Drouin 91. Good balance of offense and defense on those two lines. Our third line is a defensive powerhouse. Pettit, Cashman, and Ernie. Those guys are rocking it. And the fourth line of White, King, and Hansen. Those guys are all just really good shutdown grinders and two-way forward that'll be able to bring us through. Bogosian, Hamilton, a good tandem. Schultz and Hutchinson, a good tandem. And then Nurse and D'Angelo, a good setup right there as well. We will take then a look at... Boston, so they're not far away, thank God. They've got Bergeron, Eriksson, and Lucic on that top line. We do have them beat. The second line, we've also got them beat with Krejci, Riley Smith, and Marchand. The third line of Boland, Waugh, and it could be Roy, depending on who he is, and Mitch Moroz is not bad, but it's not better than ours. Their fourth line, though, does have us beat. It's St. Cyr, Abdelkader, and Griffith. Defense, they've got Krug and Morrow as their top defensive pairing. We have that beat. Klitzholm and McQuaid, we've got that beat. Mumby and Jaden Schultz. I don't remember who it is. Anyway, they're terrible. We got them beat. Goaltending, they've got an 88 in Subban and an 86 in Rask. So, you know what? This could come down to the goaltending. Though, as soon as they get to over 87, somebody had mentioned, it's a tough battle. So here we go. Us against the Boston Bruins. Let's see how we do. Game 1, we've got home ice advantage. First period, 3-0 to start things. Drouin, Boucher, and Pettit all score. Second period, 3-1. Lucic notches one for them. Third period, we're going to sim it. 4-2 the final. Marchand had one, Ernie had one, and that's the end of the first game. We take it 4-2. Looks like Drouin had a goal. We knew that. Yakupov, Bogosian, Marlowe, Pettit, Scheifele, Schultz, and Pettit again, actually, had assists. Game 2. Also in Tampa Bay, a good start for us. The top line produced, the second line produced, the third line produced. Everybody did something. Here we go. Game 2, also in Tampa. First period, 1-0 start for Krejci. He got a goal on the power play. Second period, we're down 3-1. Drouin has a goal for us. Mitch Moroz, I'm playing the third line, and Derek Boland both score. All right, we're going to go to the third period. I'm going to slow this one down to see if we can't come back in this one. We're out shooting. There, Crosby scores a power play goal. All right, still time left to tie this thing up. We're out shooting them like crazy. Power play again. Long one. Oh, we can't do anything on that 4-minute power play. Time ticking down here. Can we do it? We cannot, and the series is tied at 1. We're heading to Beantown to see if we can't get a lead on this series now and take it 2-1. Not the best result there. But you know what? We held them to just 3 goals. We can do it. We can hold them to just 1 goal. Scout assignments. Let's see what we're left off with. We are scouting goalies. Not in Russia. Where the hell is this? Swiss? I can't remember where it was anymore. But let's check a look at forwards here. The forwards definitely seem to be where it's at this year in terms of the prospects. There's a 5-star top 10 in Ottosson. He might be what we go after with... I don't know. We might be able to move somebody for him. Nope. Alright, look at this. Look at the WHL. Let's find out a little bit more information about this. We'll go 6 weeks in the WHL. They have so many skilled players there. This is a good year. Alright. Here we go. Game 3 in Beantown. First period. 2-2 the score. Drouin and Pettit score, and then Krejci and St. Cyr. Second period. 4-2. Schultz and Scheifele both score. We go to the third. 6-2 the final. Crosby, Drouin both get power play goals, and the Tampa Bay Lightning win one definitively against the Boston Bruins. 6-2 the final in Game 3. Game 4 is also in Boston, so we need to take it to them here. Much better result for us so far than versus Toronto. Much better. All right. Game 4. First period in Boston. There you go. 2-1. Boucher and Crosby, and then Boland has one for them. Second period. Still 2-1. All right, we're going to slow this one down to time 6 because it is a close game. Shots are close. Power play for Tampa. Long one. Oh, they can't do anything with it. Power play again. There you go. Marlowe scores his first goal of the playoffs. 3-1 the score. Time ticking down on the Boston Bruins. They're almost out of time. 4-1. Druin scores on the empty net. And that is all she wrote in that game. Much better result here. Not giving it up. Druin with the first star, and Crosby gets the second star. Quick, the third. All right, we go to game 5 now. Game 5, we have a 3-1 series lead. Druin, 10 points through these 4 games. All right, this is in Tampa to finish off the Boston Bruins. Here we go. First period. 2-0 the score. Druin scores again. Scheifele gets the second. Second period. 4-0 the score. Yakupov and Schultz both score. Third period. 4-1 the final. So Eriksson gets the final goal of the series, but it isn't enough. It's not enough to come back and beat the mighty Tampa Bay Lightning as Druin continues his torrid pace with 6 goals through 5 games. And did he finish? 7 assists. What a series for Jonathan Druin. He truly is the elite player on this team, despite, you know, having Sidney Crosby, who has the highest overall out of any player in this game. Oh, there you go. We're going to be playing Ottawa in the second round of these playoffs. This is going to be a tough test for us. Ottawa did have our number this year, I believe. So let's just quickly view the lines here with the Ottawa Senators. They're not far away again. Top line of Zibanejad, Mahalik, and Conacher. We've got that beat. The second line we have beat. Third, beat. And fourth, we have beat. But you know what? You never know. You always have problems, it seems. Cohen and Eriksson are a solid top pairing, but not quite as good as us. Second pairing's ours and third pairing's ours. We take a look at goaltending. Lehner and Varlamov are their goalies, 86 and 84 overall. They've gone for a goalie tandem versus us. We've gone with like the elite goalie, and it may pay off for us because he's not quite at that 87 threshold. So here we go. The first game of the second round. It is at home again in Tampa. First period. Oh, we're down 2-0. Stevenson and Weircock. Second period. 2-1. Okay, Boucher brings things a little bit closer where it's within range. Oh, there you go. White scores from the fourth line on a snapshot. Tied at 2 now. We're getting outshot big time. We're getting taken to the cleaners in this game. Come on, guys. Get some shots on net. With only 3 minutes left, there's not much time. We're going to OT in the first game. Power play, they score! Reed Boucher gets 2 goals in that game to lead Tampa to a come-from-behind victory. The 3 stars, Quick, Boucher, and Ryan White. Quick put up a .951 save percentage in that game. Wow. Now, there's momentum if I've ever seen it. That is a big momentum starter in a series if you can come back from behind like that. All right, we go to game 2. Also in Tampa, home crowd is going crazy. First period, down 1-0. Lick scores that one. Second period, down 2-1. Okay, Boucher again has the goal for us. Can he be the hero in this game as we enter the third period? We're getting outshot again. Power play. Marleau scores on the power play on Robin Lehner. Oh, and Scheifele scores right after. Tampa Bay with the lead now. Shots are pretty close again now, so that's good. Tampa's had a great third period. Time ticking down, and that is it. The Tampa Bay Lightning defeat the Ottawa Senators in Game 2 by a score of 3-2. Much better. Marleau, first star. Quick and Zach Bogosian get the other 2. A .935 save percentage for Jonathan Quick. Not a bad showing for him as he shut the door in that third period. We go to Game 3 now. A chance to take a stranglehold. First period, down 1-0. Boyd Gordon scores for Quick. It's their third and fourth line that have been producing. Their first and second have been non-existent. Second period, oh, we're down 2-0. Corey Conacher, I just spoke of the devil. Here we go. Third period's been our best. Power play, oh, and it's killed off. Halfway through the third period here. And there's Bull, Jared Bull. He managed to score one. That'll pretty much put it out of reach. I'll sim it, and that is it. 3-0 the final in that one. Our first game away from our barn in this series, and Ottawa Senators really took it to us. We couldn't score a single goal in that one. Let's see if we can do it here, though. We got one more opportunity. One more opportunity here to take that get that third win. First period, down 2-0 again. We've been having a really tough first and second period against these guys. Second period. Oh, wow, that was much better. Marleau and Boucher both score. Reed's having a great series. And McCulloch scores for Ottawa. So they still have that lead going into the third. We go to the third period now. 3-2 the score. Let's get a little power play here. Can we score on the power play? Long power play, and we can't do anything with it. 10 minutes left in the third. Time ticking down in this game. Can Tampa tie it up? 2 minutes. 1. And then Lick scores on the empty net. And that is it. The series is tied at 2. Tampa defeated by the Ottawa Senators 4-2 in that game. Lehner gets the first star, as he should. He shut the door 2 games in a row. And Tampa has let them crawl right back into this series. Here we go. Game 5. This one's in Tampa. Nobody's lost at home yet. First period, no goals in that one. Wow, it's the first period that Tampa Bay and Ottawa have both scored 0 goals. Second period, 1-1. Oh, this one's close. A shorty by Crosby, and then a power play goal by Weircock. We go to the third period. You're going to go times 6. Power play. Oh, they can't do anything with it. This is a really low shooting and scoring affair. 10 minutes left in the third period. Oh, and Lick scores, who's been on fire for these guys. 4 minutes left. 1, and that's it. The Ottawa Senators have defeated the Tampa Bay Lightning 3 games in a row now, and now have a series lead. This is a scary situation to be in. Tampa on the verge of elimination to the Ottawa Senators, who really have had their number this year. I don't know if my heart can take this. This is crazy. All right, game 5 here. First period. No goals scored in that one. Wow, another one. Second period. 3-0! Crosby, Drew, and Marleau all score. I'm going to go ×4 here in the third with a good lead power play for Tampa. Oh, my God. Long power play. And Ottawa kills it off, man. Their penalty kill has been on fire. 12 minutes left in the third period. Tampa Bay with a really solid lead here. Come on, guys. Hang in there. Only 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. You can do it. Finish off Ottawa. A minute left. And that's it. 3-0 the final. Tampa Bay, that second period was the finisher for the Ottawa Senators. They just had no answer in that one. The top line of the Tampa Bay Lightning getting that game finished off, set to go for game 7, the do or die game for both teams. All right, here we go. This is do or die. They've been really giving us problems considering the team differential. First period, 0-0 the score, 10-8 we outshot them. Second period, can we get a lead? Come on, guys, score a couple. Oh my God, Zibanejad scores for Ottawa. We go to the third period, down by 1, outshooting them by quite the margin. Penalty kill, killed it off. All right, guys. Yes, Marleau scores on Lehner. 15:56 left. Crosby scores on the power play just after that. 14 minutes left in the third period. Time still remaining, but Tampa Bay needs to shut the door. Power play. Oh my God, nothing going on the power play. Only 6 minutes left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it! The Tampa Bay Lightning have eliminated the Ottawa Senators in Game 7 in a quite the dramatic fashion. 2 wins in a row is what it took to finish them off. Way to go, Tampa. Way to go. You're not going to get much rest either here because there's only going to be a day off. Yeah, and we're going to be playing the Columbus Blue Jackets in the third round of this playoffs. Coaching options. We'll view the lines. NHL. Let's zip over this way to Columbus. Columbus has Johansson, Horton, and Atkinson. A decent line, but not as good as ours. Calvert, Anisimov, and Bjorkstrand. We're still better. Second line, we got that. Third, they've got a strong third line and fourth line. Dubinsky, Jenner, and Foligno. And then Sharp, Eakin, and Saad. That is a good fourth line and third line. They've got us beat on both of those accounts. Defense, we've got number 1 beat. We've got number 2 pretty even. It's pretty close. And the third line, we've got them beat on that. In terms of goaltending, they're going with a tandem of Dansk and Bobrovsky, so it could be a problem for us, but you know what? I think we can handle this. I believe that we can handle this. They're only 86 overall. I think that's what, what's his name was? Lehner was as well, but I think we can beat them here. All right, here we go. Game 1 in Columbus. First period, or sorry, in Tampa, and there's a 1-1 game. Marleau and Bjorkstrand. Second period, still 1-1. Okay, we go to the third period. I'm going to go ×6 because it's a close game. Anything can happen. Power play for Columbus, and we killed that off. We got 13 minutes left in the third period. Shots. We're getting a shot. Power play for Tampa. Nothing happened in that one. All right. Our power play has not really done anything yet. Penalty kill. Taking it to OT. And no, we killed that penalty off. Shots are pretty close. They got a slight lead. Oh, yeah! And Pettit scores on Bobrovsky with 11:51 left in overtime. And that is it. Tampa Bay takes game 1 by a score of 2-1. A close game where Jonathan Quick had to be on his A game, really, because that was a lot of shots fired at him. All right, here we go. Game 2, also in Tampa. First period, 3-0. Crosby, Pettit, Druin all score on Bobrovsky. Second period, 3-1. Johansson scores. I'm just going to sim this one and pray for the best. Third period. Oh my God, they tied it up. Horton scored. Pettit had one for us, but Berg and Eakin both score. We're going to go to overtime. All tied at 4, and Sharp scores for the Columbus Blue Jackets. What a come from behind win for Columbus. Down 2 goals. They end up scoring 3 in the third period. After we actually got a little bit of a, we restored that 3-goal lead early on, or 2-goal lead, but just couldn't do it. All right, we go to game 3. This one in Columbus. We need to take a win here. First period. Up 1-0. Crosby shorthanded on Bobrovsky. Second period, 1-1. Patrick Sharp scores for them. All right, Sharp's been good for them. We need to figure out a way to solve that. Oh, power play was killed by the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're out shooting us like crazy. Power play again. Nothing happening. 5 minutes left in the third period. Another close game going to overtime. Can we be the winners in overtime this time? That's a lot of time saying time. Halfway through, and Calvert scores for Columbus, and it's 2-1 the final in that game, and coincidentally, 3-1 or 2-1 also the series. As we go to Game 4 in Columbus, looking to tie this thing up. It's okay. This is what happened. They won one. We won one at home and then lost one at home, and then they won one at home and lost. This is going to be the loss at home. First period, we're down 1-0. Eakin got the goal. Second period, oh my God, still 1-0. We go to the third. A close affair again. Power play for Tampa. Can't do it. Third power play again for Tampa. Can't do it. There you go. Druin scores. Ties things up just halfway through the third period. Oh my goodness. 4 minutes left in the third. Going to OT again. Can we be the victors in this one? Fingers crossed. Power play. Nothing coming from the power play. Overtime is halfway done right now. Power play. Oh my God. And then Eakin scores shorthanded on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And all of a sudden, Columbus has a 3-1 series lead. What is going on here, guys? Come on. Step it up against Columbus. This is an elimination game. First period. 1-0. There's Cashman. Oh my goodness. His first goal of the playoffs. Second period. Oh my God. We're out shooting them 23-18 and it's tied up. Okay, we got to go ×4 on this because this is a do or die situation. Power play. Nothing happening. Our power play is horrible these last two series. I got to change it. There you go. Boucher scores for the Tampa Bay Lightning. With only 10 minutes left in the third period, that is an important goal. Shots are in our favor by quite a bit, but we need to start peppering them. Come on, throw everything you have at Bobrovsky. Only a minute left. Yes, Tampa hangs on, brings the series to 3-2. Oh my goodness. We are living on a prayer here. Living on a prayer here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 6 in Columbus. Come on, guys, you need to take a win on the road. First period. 1-1 the score. Bjorkstrand scores first, but Scheifele has the answer. We were outshot big time. Second period, 4-1. Crosby, Druin, and Boucher all score in that period, and Tampa Bay has an opportunity to tie this series at 3. Oh my goodness. Penalty kill. Killed it off. Good job, guys. 10 minutes left here in the third period. Tampa up by a score of 4-1. 3 minutes left. 1, and that is it. Tampa has tied the series at 3. Oh my God, we go to Game 7, and you know who has home ice advantage in Game 7. You got that right, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here we go, Tampa. Game 7, the opportunity to move to the Stanley Cup Finals. First period, 2-1, we're down. Okay, that's okay. Atkinson and Atkinson scored 2. Marleau had 1. Second period, oh no, Jenner scores. We're gonna go ×4 here. Down 3-1. We're out shooting on power play for Columbus. Oh, we scored! Druin scores just after the power play came to an end. Another power play for Columbus. We killed off power play, Tampa. Come on! Oh, they couldn't do it. 10 minutes left in the third period. Time is winding down. Come on, guys. One more goal. Come on, Tampa. I'm calling you out. You need to score a goal right here. Come on! Tie it up! No! 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 I can't believe it. We lost in Game 7. We were that close to getting on to the Stanley Cup Finals, and that is where we have to stop. I'm sorry, Jonathan Quick, that we couldn't go any further than that. That's frustrating, considering the year we had to play Columbus, a team who was nowhere near as good as we were, and to end up with a result like that. Very disappointing. I think I even forgot to view the lines, didn't I? No, we looked at the lines. They had Bobrovsky and Dance. Ah, jeez. Well, you know what? We came back in dramatic fashion. We were down 3-1, came and tied the series up, and you know what? I can't be too disappointed with our result. We did well, and the playoffs are, anyone can win the playoffs, you know? Teams can make Cinderella runs. Teams in your, your range in terms of skill and points and what you have can challenge you quite strongly for games like this, and that's where it comes down to. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to do it this year. And the Quick is on his way out the door, which is kind of disappointing. But that's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes sometimes. So, I'm going to leave it there. We'll come back. When we come back, we're going to get into things, the draft, and all that fun stuff. Look at trading Jonathan Quick at the draft. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll see you guys out on the ice.